I'm Samantha Mollen.
And I'm Kottie Kreischer.
And this is Don't Worry About It.
Do we need to introduce ourselves?
No.
Are we keeping the title of our podcast?
Who fucking knows?
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I worry about everything. No, I do, but you do too.
So, this week, what's going on? You were off. I just need to touch on the Ozempic. You went off of it for 2 weeks and then you shot up again this week.
It's not good. I've got to be done.
What's your plan?
This week's been really bad. Okay, so yeah.
What's your plan in your head?
I don't know. I'm taking it day by day, but now I'm like, I can't take it day by day anymore. I need a plan. I need to figure out my...
suffer for like a month and then go back
I wish
to
I had done that,
your
to be
normal
honest with you.
habits?
I wish
Suffered for a month?
Yeah, I wish I had just like white-knuckled it for 4 weeks. You know? And just...
It's hard to just like keep doing something that's not making you feel good,
Exactly. But
yeah.
On top of that, okay, so I did it 2 weeks at 5.5, third week at 20, I almost died. Fourth week at 10, still felt like I was knocking on death's door. Took 2 weeks off.
Knock, knocking on death's door.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Took 2 weeks off, and then I did 5 this week, being like, let me see if, I'll feel the same way I did week 1, where I felt like unstoppable. But I just don't. It messes with your body. I have stomach ache. Like, I have stomach cramps.
Yeah, just think there's no sustainability.
There's none. And I don't think it's good for people who don't drink a lot of water.
It's not good for anybody who, like, doesn't really need it. And even the people that need it, like, don't feel good. But when I was in Napa this weekend, I told you, these two, that was our friend's birthday and his wife, were, like, fully open about it, which I love. Because they're just like, I'm down this 25 pounds. I'm on Ozempic. And they're, like, fully open about it.
I love, you have to be.
Totally.
Everyone's lying about it. And I go, just tell me what it is.
So the wife was, I swear, it wasn't big to begin with. She's probably down like, I don't even know, 15 or 20. And she's like, well, I'm tapering off of it. I've been on it since Thanksgiving. But
That's a long time.
I know. I was thinking that. She's like, but I don't listen to what they say. I just do like half of the dose of what they say.
Yes. Which
Which I think maybe that would work for some people. For other people, I've heard other people that do less, and they're like, it's doing nothing for me. But she still was like, it messes with your stomach. Da 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 da.
It really does. It messes with your stomach.
Yeah.
And
but they look like waifs, and they are not. And I was like, this is weird. I wonder, now it'll be interesting to see what they look like.
What happens, the rebound.
Yeah.
That's why I'm good that I'm like not really into it.
Yeah.
Because technically I haven't. Oh, so the dose I did this week, it didn't taper my appetite at all.
Interesting.
It just gave me anxiety. I feel like one of my kidneys hurts. And granted, this is like, I don't know if it's my brain or my body. That's
psychosomatic.
What sucks
I know. I just don't think.
anxiety.
I don't think internally your body's like happy. Your body's like, what the fuck?
No, and you know how this is the real bitch.
What?
This is the red label warning that everyone should be aware of. When you take 2 weeks off and you start eating normally again.
Yeah.
I didn't think about this.
What?
You start eating normally, and then, boom, you do a shot, and it puts the brakes on digestion.
Yeah.
So I had a week's full of food.
Yeah.
And it was
couldn't
like,
get it out.
Eek! And I was like, ooh.
But you were still hungry to eat more?
Yeah, so I was just packing it in, and I wasn't paying attention because I'm not that regular.
Oh, so it slowed your digestion, but not your appetite. Okay, got it.
So
well, that's what we were talking about. Those women aren't going to the bathroom.
No, I know.
You gotta take something else to. It's just it's a
nothing
fucking
works
slippery slope.
So anyway.
But they looked good, and I was like, should I? It was another argument to be like, maybe I'll do it, but like it won't last. It's not real, and honestly, I don't think they're any healthier. That's the other thing. It's like real, like getting fit in like a real way and doing, putting in the work and being disciplined. Like all of that is so hard, but internally, your body's like psyched. And you know what I mean? Like you're like thriving. Like I guarantee you, neither one of them like internally or like blood work wise is probably like that great. Do you know what I mean?
No. I mean, I think for some people, like my mom's doing it,
who really need to lose,
and like her triglycerides, everything's really high.
Yeah.
And she needs to lose weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
is
just
she
hard
on
her
it?
joint. She's on it.
Is your dad?
No, my dad's like, I'm sure my dad would take a shot.
So how long has she been on it?
She's been on it. She had shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
And she's been on it maybe 3 weeks.
Oh, and?
She's down like 10 pounds.
Is she sick?
No, she feels great.
Your mom, of course.
She's like, we call her Betty the Bull. Like she's like, she's her her eating habits have completely changed.
I feel like just when I like write it off and I'm like, this is absolutely absurd, then I run into someone, I'm like, whoa. And I'm like enamored with like whatever, you know, like the like change. Then I mentally get sucked back into like the romantic like side of it in my head, but like I don't think I'll ever do it.
No. But you know what is good? I went off of it for 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I ate normal again.
Yeah.
And I think some working out so much, it's like I haven't gained anything. Where I'm like, this is where I think people get in trouble. They do it for like 7 to 10 months. And it's like drop, and you're not working out, you're not doing anything to supplement that.
Change the lifestyle, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then what?
Then they're screwed.
Why?
Because, one of the doctors told me that like for 2 weeks, your appetite, 2 to 3 weeks after you stop, your appetite is like, you have an insatiable appetite.
Raging?
Yes, and you do. I'm like, hello, old friend. I'm sleeping in the pantry tonight.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well,
we'll see.
We'll keep revisiting
day.
to see
Day by
like
day.
where like I mean, I feel like just when I like think I know it all or have seen it all, I'll like run into someone else who like has a completely different experience of it. So then it like changes my outlook on it. But you're actually like in the
thick of it. And you know what's screwy is that when people like, I went for something for work 2 nights this week, and I saw people both nights, and both nights people were like, you look great. And it kind of bums me out in a weird way.
Because you're like, it's the Ozempic.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I feel awful.
Isn't
you know
that
what I
weird?
mean? In a weird
oh
way.
no, that's like I feel like when you're like sick or something, and like after COVID, because like it really suppressed my appetite. Like I feel like a few people were like, "You look so skinny," and I was like, I was sick for like 10 days.
You're like, yeah, you're like, nausea looks good on you. Yeah, where I'm like, ugh. I don't know.
I know what you mean. But you're also working really hard working out, and you know
Working so hard.
you are. So like there's that. But
yeah.
I know what you mean, because you're like, you immediately go to like, well, it's the unhealthy thing I'm doing that like is like looks good.
Yeah, you're like, death looks good on you. Nausea, stomach, abdominal pains. Like,
if you were a skeleton,
up with
you'd
it.
be a hot ass bitch. Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk. I, on the way over here, I was looking at a new product that I wanted to discuss with you, and I think we need to order it. It's the Dyson. Have you seen this? The Dyson Hair Straight.
no, I haven't.
Okay, so I have the hair wrap. Do you have the hair wrap?
I have 2 Dysons. I have the hair wrap.
I love the Dyson hair wrap. It's changed my life.
My mom too.
You what? Not yours?
I don't have
What's
the
wrong
patience.
with you? It's
I don't.
not.
I mean,
it takes no patience.
You have to figure out how to suck the hair. Like,
No, it is so easy.
I don't know. I'll give it another shot.
I'll do it to
I'm
you.
intrigued with the.
Do you ever use the brush attachment? It
Yeah, I like the brush attachment.
blow dries your hair kind of like really good for just easy.
I like the brush.
Okay,
one.
so I don't know yet. I want to like research it, and of course it's $500. But
See, why can't they make it affordable?
I don't know. It's. I mean, they sell you on like the like design and like the engineering and the technology, and I don't know.
But it's like getting
It's
a
quiet.
Melee vacuum and being like just sell me the add-on. Don't sell me the entire new engine.
The kit, the whole kit.
Yeah,
What do you
where
mean?
I go, can't you just snap it onto one of my 2 Dysons already? I have to buy an entirely new Dyson.
Yeah, and I'm going to. So
Let me Google
basically,
it.
okay,
I'm
so
intrigued.
basically, well, it's sold out on Violet Grey because that's where I got the email from, but it's on Dyson's website. It's probably going to sell out today. I'm going to get it. So it's a straightener, but no plates. It's just air straight it's called, and you can go straight from like wet hair to straight.
What?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Wait, I'm
getting it, and I don't know if I'll get it by next time we meet, but I'm going to get it, and then we're going to discuss it because the hair wrap changed my life so much so that like I would like follow them into like the mist blindly.
Wait a minute. We should do it on camera. I'll show up with wet hair and you do
The
it
hair
and we'll
straight?
test it out.
Are we doing camera?
Well, we could for this episode. Wait, let me Google it. The last tab I had open.
I need it.
Where are the kidneys located in the female body?
Why are you looking at? Oh, because they hurt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Dyson hair straight.
You were looking at the hair straightener on Neiman Marcus. The hair straight is the air straight is a different thing.
Oh. I don't know how much it is, but it's about this big.
Okay.
It's like a little vial that you go.
And Instagram sold it to you? How'd you find out about it? I always wonder.
I think Instagram.
Because like I feel like I can't even click on shit on Instagram now because I'm like, ooh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm
God
like a
forbid.
sitting duck. for like all products.
Do you want to know what else I'm into right now?
Yeah,
And Mike
yeah.
discovered it and was like, what? He discovered it this morning. It was like, what in the world is this? And I couldn't even with a straight face tell him.
What is it?
It was spray paint for your plants. But the only way I could get it this week is if I ordered 12 bottles of it.
Stop it.
So I have 12 bottles.
Wait, is it like green paint?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
You spray. I'll bring you one. It's amazing.
I would love some.
It's amazing. I just did a
Indoor, outdoor?
Ew, I don't know. I'm not using it indoor. but
It's true.
that's
I
pretty
only have
gross.
one plant indoor and it's fake.
No, I just put it on a fiddle and I was like,
Envisioned your house full of house
You're like,
plants. House plants. So is it supposed to be non-toxic so it doesn't actually kill your plants?
non-toxic,
Okay.
doesn't kill the plant.
Okay.
And so this
It's like
woman,
Dermablend for plants.
it literally.
Okay.
This woman had dead shrubs
Yeah.
on Instagram, and of course it feeds me this. And I was like,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And she was like, and it's playing the voiceover. I was like, no one will know. How will anyone know? And she sprays it. I have it. I'll show it to you.
Stop.
She sprays it, and these dead shrubs are bright green.
But are they dead?
They're totally dead,
Oh, and
and she'll never have to replant them. or she just sprays them and then waters them and has the ability to bring them back to life without looking at dead shrubs.
damn, Gina. What's the brand?
Replenish.
That's kind of genius.
It's
I love
I
an
say-
aesthetic fix like that.
oh, it's genius.
Yeah, I'm
and
into
so
that.
you know how Annie's boyfriend does,
Horticulture?
yeah, and like landscaping, and he was like, "What are you spraying this on?" I was like, "I don't
Your
everything,
face.
everything, the grass, you name it, it's gonna be sprayed."
Grass Renew. This is kind of brilliant.
It's brilliant. And so if you have dogs and your dog's peeing and you get a brown spot in the grass, I did the grass and I went, shh.
Oh my
And
God,
I was
will
like,
you bring me a bottle?
yeah, of course.
The grass spots.
The grass spots, all those dead spots in your grass.
This is genius.
It's
you know what?
Renew,
I actually bet you know what?
grass and shrub renew.
Yeah.
Pristine green.
I
Restores a
want-
lush green
I'll
look.
take
to
2
your
cans, please.
To your lawn hedge. I've got a dozen.
You could
I'll bring
3.
up
Up the price for me a premium, just because now you're like hawking
I'll
it.
gift it to you.
You know what I feel like I like most of these, well, a lot of these home things that are on Instagram that like seem like, oh my God, they're the only ones doing this. Like I've never seen this before. Like if you go on Amazon, there's like 4 other versions of it that you would have never known to go looking for it. Do you know what I mean? Like yesterday, Duran, so I don't dry any of my clothes. The world should know. Duran hates this about me. So I don't use the dryer. Like I will only dry like sheets or towels.
You don't dry, well, underwear.
I don't dry anything. Duran's to the point now where he's like, dry my shirts because they are starting to smell weird. And I'm like, fine, I don't care. But drying, like the heat and the air and the tumbling, like really fucks up like color, shrink stuff. I just feel like my clothes stay better so much longer. And in fact, you could like wash anything if you do it on delicate. Like I'll wash like a cashmere sweater, like and it's like cleaner than if I took it to the dry cleaner. Anyway, so there's drying racks all over my house, and I don't like.
It's so annoying. I'm with
it's such an
Duran on
eyesore.
this. It's so bad.
I'm sorry.
You
My
know,
clothes look great.
You need to build out
Yeah,
an
area. I know where though. Okay, well think about that for a
Okay, I
second.
will.
So then he sent me from Instagram this like retractable like wall drying rack, which
Yeah,
is actually
I've seen this.
I've seen them on the wall, but that like kind of accordion out. But this one, it like folds up and it almost just looks like 2 wood panels, and then it comes out when you want to open it. It's definitely not as big as like the racks that I have, but it's rad. And then on Instagram he sent it to me, and it was like $100 through like, and you go to these websites, they look like they were like put up overnight. And then I was like, let me look on Amazon. And of course, there's like 3 other versions of it on Amazon, and they're like $70 or like $65. But it's all like probably like coming from like overseas somewhere. But I feel like they're on Instagram, they're showing that like, and they're like demoing these products, and where you would have never known to go like searching for something like that.
No, it's amazing. And then the Instagram and all the socials started feeding me ads for different kinds of grass colorants.
It's
Where I
crazy.
was like, ugh. And then it was
it's
like,
really crazy how they could target you. I
And
mean,
then
it's
so then they
it's
fed
crazy.
me one where it was like, I ordered a dozen bottles. It was like $150. And Mike's looking, wakes up and goes, why did you buy a box full of spray paint? I was like, oh, just projects. And he picked it up and he's like, grass spray paint. I was like, So we have hedge that died, and I started filling in the hedge. It looks amazing.
Wait, literally?
What?
How much did you pay?
I got
Per bottle.
12 bottles for $150. Why? I think they're like 15 on Amazon.
Yeah.
But you don't get them for like a month.
Oh, yeah.
I think
It's on Amazon.
it's on Amazon. You don't get them until the end of the month.
That's cool. No, but there's other brands or no? This is all the same brand. You
So
already
anyway,
looked.
they
Grass
started-
paint. This is so genius.
Yeah, but they started feeding me others, so I ordered another one that was a liquid in a spray bottle.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh, a different brand of the same.
It
the
looks
same
like
thing.
bionic grass. I'm like, no. It's like neon green. And I was like, okay.
This is genius.
It's genius.
I love it.
It's
And
genius.
You
And I have
I-
a dead fiddle. Fiddle. Is that what it's called? A dead fiddle in the
Fiddle?
backyard?
What's a fiddle?
A fiddle palm. A fiddle
Like
fig.
a fern?
Fiddle fig. No,
Okay.
you know the plants with the big round leaves? They like droop. You have
Fiddlesticks.
It's a fiddle. And I sprayed
Okay.
that and I was like, I'm sorry.
You look good.
I was like, you look good, girl. You beautiful, fiddle. I'm going to do your brother next.
Have you been sick? You lost weight?
Nausea looks good on you,
No.
fiddle.
Death looks good on you, Fiddle. I know you're dying.
We don't need to water you anymore.
Okay, so wait, I have to tell you, Dom's latest thing is like, this is his latest thing. It kills me. And this morning I was like, I can't do this anymore. Every like conversation will start with, can I tell you something? And I was like, yeah. He's like, promise you won't get mad.
Oh, God.
Like in advance. I'm like, and then for a while I was like, okay, I promise I won't get mad. And now he keeps doing it. This has been like a week or two. And he's like, promise you won't get mad. And I'm like, no, I don't promise, but just tell me.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Promise you won't get mad. What if everybody said that to you? Like, can I tell you something? Yeah.
Promise you won't get
But
mad.
like it's like a full like exemption. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine.
Oh, Ted started doing things now where he goes, he'll do something shitty
Yeah.
and then look at me and goes, listen, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, then just don't do it.
Yeah. Do you accept? No. Do you accept my apology? Do you accept my
Ugh.
apology? Do you? And I'm like, no, but like it's gonna be okay. Like I'm like I don't. Why won't you accept my? I feel like you don't care about me. I'm like, oh my god.
I started listening to our first episode
Yeah.
to throw it back.
Yeah.
Then it got in my head. I was like, I should have another.
Oh yeah. I was thinking that too when I was listening to that. I agree. In fact, I do. I really do.
Such torture.
It is torture.
Such torture.
What the doing
The
it
back
again
and forth, yeah.
or the back
The
and forth?
wondering. It's better than only having one and wondering about a second.
Mm.
Once you have a second, you're like, I'm good. But the third, you go, could be awesome. Because then I did see something on Instagram. It was like, your life is already sucks when you have two. So just add three and they can take care of each other.
It's kind of true, and I think 3 like diffuses
Yeah.
the mix a bit. Like you're not like head to head. You know, I mean, not all 2 kids if there's only 2 are like competitive or whatever, like depending on the dynamic. But
Yeah.
oftentimes, I just think that third person, it's just like in any relationship, can really help like diffuse or like be like the voice
Yeah,
of
it's
reason,
like me.
whatever. It goes back and forth of who that person is. But like 3 is.
We always have a diffuser in our sibling lineup.
Yeah, but it changes of
It
who
changes.
it is.
It's
yeah,
like sometimes it's Bert. And then
Exactly.
most of the times it's Ann.
exactly. I don't know. I say yeah. I say
Did you see the picket line over there?
no.
It's really thick.
On the other side.
It's very effective what they're doing.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they have formed a line like blocking
In
the
front.
gate.
I saw a line writer strike is happening.
Yeah.
I saw a line at Warner Brothers. They were blocking the gates. All the gates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why were you driving past there?
I live kind of close to there.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you do.
Oh, when we were going to the Napa, going to the airport,
Oh,
Burbank.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone's like honking. They're like, I mean, they seem like they're having a good time. They're like, we get a break.
Ugh.
You're down a nanny.
Down a nanny. I'm looking for a new one. Shit's crazy. And I
It's
swear to
hard.
God, as soon as she wanted to leave, it's like the kids fell in love. Where I was like,
What?
wait,
when?
I was like, when did this happen?
When? Oh, yesterday?
Yeah, literally yesterday.
No. What happened?
I was like, why are you obsessively asking about her?
Did she like feed them cookies like on the DL?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What gives you that impression?
Obsessively asking. I'm
Where
like,
is she?
Stop. Yeah, she hasn't left yet.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, they're obsessively asking, and I'm like, what? And usually they'd wake up because they're so obsessed with our old nanny, the one you and I shared.
Yeah.
And they're always like in love with her and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And yeah, now they're like, it's shifting to the new one. And I'm like, what? No, this is not the right time.
She must be like doing something like low key.
Oh,
Bribing
my
them.
anxiety's so bad that I'm convinced people are poisoning me.
What? Who?
Everyone.
Why?
I don't know. And then I'm like, what if all my health ailments are from people? I don't think my antidepressant's working.
Who's poisoning you and why?
I don't know. People in my house, I don't know.
You know what's poisoning you? The Ozempic.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, at least my skin doesn't hurt anymore right here. It's exhausting. I mean, sit in my brain for a day. You would sleep for 3 days straight after one day in my head.
Be really tired.
Ugh, it's exhausting.
No, I think you're chill.
Well, I am, but I think I'm not inside.
Did we get any information about the saunas? I wanted to talk to your brother about the sauna,
no.
the infrared versus a regular
no,
sauna.
and he's in New York. I tried to get a hold of him.
Oh. We're discussing the debate between regular saunas and infrared saunas and if one is more beneficial than the other. From what I have researched, I can't really find a definitive answer to say that one is better than the other.
I think they're pretty toe-to-toe when they come to the size that you or I have. I think when you get big,
Yeah.
like those big barrel ones,
Yeah.
I think that's when you don't get the bang for your buck.
Why? You don't think they get as hot or something?
I don't think it's possible to get as hot. Unless you have like 9 people in there.
Or like 2 ovens or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think those are built for multiple people.
Yeah.
And so
I haven't tried the barrel before.
it's like when you go into a room.
Who has a barrel? Your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, he has the barrel in the
It's
backyard.
the huge
That's
barrel.
the
It's
new
probably
one.
the size of this room.
Yeah, and it doesn't
It's
get that hot.
huge. I don't know. I've never gone in it.
That might be why. I'm obsessed with saunas, though. I'm obsessed with sweating.
Mike's about to get a polar plunge.
Yeah, where's he going to put it?
I have no idea. If it goes in the room, I'm done.
In your bedroom?
Next to the tonal. I hate that thing.
What tonal?
He got a tonal.
What's a tonal?
It's like a souped up version of the mirror.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, go to sleep in LA Fitness every night.
Wait. What? So I have a few friends who got the mirror. I never tried it. And then there's another something similar.
Tonal.
And so someone's like
It's
looking
got
at you.
arms that come out, and it's suspension weights.
Oh,
so it's
is
like,
that the one that like LeBron James was on the
Yes,
commercial of? Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. And in your room?
Yeah, and the guy, they send like people to come set it up and like mount it to the wall. And I fell asleep.
And then
when
do you
he
pay
was
for a
mounting it.
subscription or something?
No idea.
Okay.
But I fell asleep on the couch when he was mounting it. And the poor guy was like, ma'am, your
You
husband's on the
okay?
phone. Do you want to see what I've done? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I get up and I go into the room. This poor guy was like, he showed me where he put it. And I go, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Where is
and
it?
he went, what? And I was like, I cannot believe this. He's like, are you upset? And I was like, clearly.
The only place I need a picture of this. The only place I can imagine it is like
Right
across
when
from
you
your
walk
desk?
in. Yes. Right
Across
when
from
you
your
walk
desk,
in.
yeah.
Next to the doors.
Yeah. Oh
Next
my
to the bedroom door
need
and
to
then
see
the
a
doors
photo.
to the backyard. It is awful. And it comes with a weight bench.
God. And just to have someone sweating in your bedroom is kind of weird.
It's no bueno, but it makes him happy. So I'm like, I was fine. The original
Who
plan was
cares
to
about
put
his
it-
happiness?
I know. The original plan was to put it in the man cave, and I was like, that's fine. Put it in your den. Like, ugh. But now I like wake up and I see tonal, and then it connects to Alexa all night, and it's like, doom, doom, doom.
No.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh. And they're like, tonal 9324 just connected. And it's so loud. I was just like, it's awful.
Oh my God. I can't do that in the bedroom.
No, it's just no bueno.
Duran wants a cold plunge too, but I'm like, why and where? And I don't know. I
Put
just
it next to your sauna. Oh my
torture.
God, if you did sauna and then
Torture.
polar plunge.
Why would you do that?
Well, no, but if you like sauna.
Someone said like 6 minutes, which is psychotic. Like I feel like I couldn't stay in that for like more than 30 seconds. But the 6 minutes a day in the cold plunge like jacks your metabolism up like so crazy.
I don't believe it.
I don't know. Look it up for real.
I don't believe it.
Fine,
I don't believe it.
try it. I challenge you to a cold plunge.
I mean, our pool right now is like 65, and Mike just does sauna and jumps in the pool. But
That's what I was saying. Because most of the, I mean, I don't know. I guess
pool's pretty cold
half
right
the
now.
year though it's heated.
Yes.
Oh wait, is yours solar?
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't get very hot, right?
Not at all. But
Ever. Even
no.
if you want it to?
I have it set right now to 105,
And
and it doesn't go past 70.
see, that's a problem.
But here's the thing: during the summer,
Yeah.
it's like sometimes it's too hot to get in.
But it's solar, right?
It's solar, but that's when you get the real juice.
That's like
But I'm like, I don't need a bathtub during the summer.
no.
I want it to be
So
cooler.
we have solar on the roof. When we bought the house, they had the solar for the pool. And it just like at a certain point, she had the previous owner had installed just like a normal heater because it didn't do enough. Like so we just like phased out of it. We never really used it. But that's what
the
those
gas
panels
is
were.
just so expensive.
I know. But it's so nice to like
Get in a warm pool.
I mean I
know.
do like 92.
Holy mother!
I know.
Ugh, you've got like stuff growing in the pool at 92.
I know you have to put like extra chlorine
Yeah.
in.
No.
No, it's crazy. Everything's crazy. Everything's so expensive right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
It's really wild. Like I feel like everything is like out of control.
Did you know, not to segue into a weird topic,
Take me.
have you
Take me there.
ever put sugar, like cane sugar, on fruit salad?
No, but my mom used to put sugar
So-
on top of strawberries.
Well, of course, but let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I hope none of the parents listen to this, but I'm have soccer practice today where like a bunch of kids come over.
And you do sugar on top, and they're like,
Oh,
"Dang, these
They're like,
fruits!"
this is the best sugar. I'm like, I got it from Erewhon.
Stop
but
it.
literally, all I do is just pour cane sugar all over the fruit. And let me tell you something.
I'm dead.
It is like apparently Italians do it because Mike's uncle came and visited us and he made a fruit salad for breakfast. I was like, I have never tasted such ripe fruit in my life. He's like, oh, I put sugar on it. And I was like, ew, cane sugar?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, that's how most people make a lovely fruit salad.
Lovely.
Lovely. Oh my gosh. And then I poured the juice
So
of
are you
pineapple.
trying to like disguise it, or are you doing it like
Yeah, I
just like in plain sight?
I want to look at all these parents and go, they like my fruit salad.
I have the best fruit.
I have the best fruit, the most ripe. I hit up 3 local
Local
farmers
farms.
markets.
I know. I was just gonna say you drove to what is it
Like
called?
Harry's
Moore Park.
Berries.
What's the place called? Underwood. I drove to Underwood this morning to pick up some fresh fruit.
Such a
I've been doing the
housewife.
Flamingo Estate. They just we're always doing like a farm box with like vegetables and then avocados, but they're doing a fruit box now, and I've gotten it a few times. It actually is coming today on Fridays. I get it delivered.
I've never heard of that.
Flamingo Estate.
Mm-mm.
It's awesome. They also do like they do like soaps and olive oil. You would like it. But the fruit box has been pretty good. And it's all from like local farms.
What's that food delivery? Where they've got all the funky ones, like the
What?
carrots that point sideways,
Oh.
like bad looking. What's it called?
Oh yeah, it's like
Imperfect.
yes, it's like all the weird like things but they're still okay to eat, but
Yeah,
you're like getting
yeah,
them
but-
at a premium. I mean, like at a discounted.
You get the carrot that's like this, and you think you're okay with it. Then you see it, and you go, oh.
You're like nuclear warfare veggies.
Avocados have ears and tails. You're like, I'm good.
But inside they're fine.
Uh-huh. Who wants
No,
the
I've
tail?
seen that. I forget the name of it.
Imperfect Foods.
Is it?
I think
Oh, have you ever ordered it?
I got one box, and I was like, I'm done.
And then you sprayed it with green spray
I
paint.
did. I was like, it's ripe.
You put cane sugar all over it.
What would you do if I was like, I put the green spray paint on the fruit salad?
It's non-toxic.
It's not toxic.
I wouldn't put it past you. I'm obsessed with that, though. I actually think even more so than like the shrubs for the grass, because we've gone through this a million times with the dogs, and it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
because you don't really want like for a while when we you redo the grass however often just because you have to,
Yeah.
and then there's like issues with turf also, and then you're like, oh well, we don't want the dogs going to the bathroom on the grass, but then there really is no like that's the best place because that's the only place where it gets like absorbed and it doesn't
Yeah.
smell, and it's like if they're going like on rocks or turf, it just like.
Ew, and then
Then
it
you're
bakes
screwed.
in the sun
Yeah, so
and
there's
it
no really
stinks.
better alternative. So like to have that just to like touch up is genius.
Yeah, but then with our brains,
What?
I went out to do the grass yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was like, just little dead zones. And I'm like, what would it look like if I just covered all the
The whole
grass?
thing?
So I was like,
No.
Pac-Manning the grass.
No.
And I was like, okay, it looks like,
Fake.
yeah. So I've got to like pull back.
What made you want to do the whole thing?
I don't know. I just wanted to see what it would look like if I
Oh.
did like a whole patch and like, would I have like nuclear grass?
Blend
And then
it.
Charlie walks in with like green paws.
Did she?
No.
Oh, that was my next question.
I don't think so.
And then like Ted's gonna walk in with like a green
I was
butt.
like, it's going to be so embarrassing at soccer practice. Everyone's like, why are we green?
Oh yeah, everyone's coming over today for soccer.
Yeah.
Rage.
We haven't had, everyone's been sick. Lola was throwing up last weekend. That's why I feel like people are poisoning us.
Lovely.
Oh, can't help it.
Ezra has mono.
What?
I
You
swear.
tell me 30 minutes into this podcast?
It's not. He's at school. Like the pediatrician's like he can totally go to school. He's not. It's like unless they call it the kissing. They call it the kissing virus.
Oh, so we can't get it unless we kiss.
I don't have it, but I was like, Ezra, have you been making out with people? He's 9. Growing up, you hear like more like teenagers getting it, and it's funny because not funny, but I mean like I've never had it. He's fine. He's just like a little tired. Never like got a fever. It's people get it at varying like it's
How
like
did you
there's
know
a
he
huge
had it?
spectrum. So yeah, so and then there's another like percentage of people that get it, have no symptoms, never know they have it. And the only way that they know is like if they happen to do other blood work and they have like the antibodies or something. He had like swollen glands and like not even a sore throat. Like his like gums were kind of like puffy, but it didn't look like infected. And I really wasn't going to do anything. But I was like, it was like 2 days and I was like, let me just take him and they have them tell me that it's like viral, whatever. And they did like strep and they did like random like mono like blood test. And it came back positive, which they were surprised. They were like, we're really surprised because,
Oh my God.
yeah. So it's not like he's allowed to
not-
be at school.
Is it airborne?
No,
Okay, we shouldn't open the door right now.
no, psycho, get over it.
But you know
I'm
what's
gonna
so
lick your
funny?
face before we
Please
leave.
don't.
And I haven't.
gonna-
And I don't have it either, hooker. Neither does the rest of my family. But how did Ezra get it? I don't know.
And what? How long does it take to go away?
Are you googling it?
Of course I am. Because you know what's funny? I have been so fucking tired lately.
Maybe you gave it to
And
him.
my jaw, like the inside of my mouth,
Yeah,
is like weird.
hurts.
Yeah.
That's his hurts too. But you haven't seen him.
No, of course not. Mono.
That's what I said. I said to the school nurse, I'm like, I bet there's like a bunch of other kids that have it that don't even know they have it.
Of course.
Anyway, no, you would have to like share saliva with him or like something. But there's nothing to do. You just like rest.
And I told you the other week where my glands were swollen. Were they hurt?
I mean, you could go get a blood test, but there's nothing to do.
Headache, nausea. I mean, I could diagnose myself with any illness.
I know, don't.
Fatigue every day.
Anyways, he's going to be fine. But I hadn't like ever, I didn't know anything about it. So I had to like talk to the pediatrician, like, well, is he allowed to go to school? Yes. Is like, they're like, you're not supposed to play like sports because like,
The sweat.
no, because like your spleen can become enlarged. Like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, it's not dangerous. It's only dangerous if you were to like be like doing contact sports and like somehow like rupture the spleen. It's like very rare, but like, it's just like, it's good to know because you're like, oh, we'll be extra careful because the risk isn't worth like,
Where's your
something so
spleen?
dramatic. It's on your left side underneath your ribs.
In the front or back?
Front.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I agree with you though. This is why, like, if I were to like be in med school and like reading medical journals, I'd be like, I have it, 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 I have it.
I was like, I should probably get a blood test.
There's nothing to do. And who are you French kissing?
I don't know. What if Mike has it?
I don't know. There's nothing to do. But you're not severe enough symptoms.
Yeah, there's nothing to do. I'm just worried about my spleen now.
So I was listening to this book. It's like called Glucose. What is it called? Glucose Revolution. My sister like told me to read it. It's like all about like what like different foods do to like your insulin and your glucose level. It's kind of interesting actually. But she was talking about like when she was younger, she had this like she had gotten into an accident, and then she like after she was in the hospital for so long, she was like had this disorder where she was like it's called splitting, where like she would go through like have like anxiety and then feel like that she wasn't in her own body, she was like in someone else's body, and she like describes it, and then I'm like, oh my god, I have it too. No, but like when anyone starts to go in detail about that, I'm like, whoa, that's like not that like crazy of a
They
thing.
have a name for it. It's third-year medical student syndrome.
Oh really?
Yeah, you're third year in medical.
You start
school.
wigging?
you start diagnosing yourself with everything you're learning.
Oh, really? I feel like my dad never did that.
Do you? Because your dad's too like
Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad's body doesn't allow it enough time to get any anxiety or overthinking.
He's like,
'cause he's too busy exercising.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm lifting
Hey,
weights.
I have an idea
Yeah.
for the next episode.
Yeah.
Do you want to, or in between now and the next episode, do you
Yeah.
want to get a body scan with me?
No.
No, not the one where they find out if like bad shit is happening. Like just the one that shows you like your ratios,
What do you mean?
like lean muscle and fat.
Oh, yeah. Where?
Want to? I don't know. I got to find a place.
So I would do that. Like, you mean just
Yeah.
like muscle mass and stuff? No, I'd totally do that.
Yeah.
So Jenny and I, my sister and I were actually talking about this last week. She was offered, I don't know how, she gets offered weird free stuff, but she was offered a friend of hers had just done it, like the body scan, like
everyone's doing it.
the MRI, like
Oh
you-
no,
you,
not that one.
You know what I'm talking? Like
Yes.
like where it's like hardcore. Like
yeah.
they look at everything in like crazy detail. I don't know. You probably need the contrast or something, like so they can like.
Yeah.
I think it's an MRI of sorts.
Yeah.
And then I think it's also like comprehensive blood work, all that stuff. And it's I think it's normally like $2,000 or $1,500 or something
It's
like
2,500.
She's
I've
in New York, but
researched it.
something
Yeah.
similar like that. And she was like, "Should I do it? It's free. They're giving it to me for free." She's like, I don't think I want to do it." And I was like, "Oh, I would." And then I was like, "Actually, I don't think I would.
I would.
Because I feel like it could show you things that are actually nothing that like then you're gonna like obsess about and go down like a weird rabbit hole."
That wouldn't be any different than any normal day for me.
I don't know. I just think that if you had something that, like pre-existing that you were like, and then you were already sort of like on edge, maybe.
Yeah, but what
like
if you found something that you could get ahead of?
I don't know. I just feel like you might see something and be like, "We're not sure what that is, but it could be this or it
Let's
could be
watch
that."
it. Where I'm like, no.
And then
Please
you're
don't.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
then, for the next 20 years you're like, "What? I don't know."
Yeah.
I feel like ignorance is bliss like
no,
a little
let's
bit.
stay out of
But
like
I'm proactive.
organs. And
Yeah.
let's just do the physical one.
Oh yeah, no.
So anyway,
I'm
what
down.
they do, there's these places all over LA that you can get the body scan.
Mhm.
And it'll show you it shows you like where your fat is distributed.
And what is the like
and
the
then it tells you like your BMI. But we need to find a place. What they'll do
Mhm.
is they'll scan you and then they'll do like a macro plan for you based on your results and your body build.
Oh, I like that.
Right? Do you want to do it?
Like more for like density and stuff.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
fully into that.
Okay.
Cuz that's not going to wig me out.
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
need to be wigged.
No, let's do it. Okay,
But
I'll
I
do the
will I
research.
will wear a wig during this scan just
Okay,
for fun.
perfect. Be like very full head.
So Dom wants to be Cousin It for Halloween.
Already?
Well, he's been talking about, he said that he wants like hair like in his face. And so then we were talking about, I'm like, Cousin It. And he was like, oh yeah. And then he saw a picture and was like, I want to be that for Halloween. That was why.
Yeah.
So he's like, how will I see? I'm like, I'll carve out like little like places for your eyes. But
Stop it.
it's going to be head to toe hair and a hat and glasses. So then I might be Wednesday, which could kind of be fun as a costume.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
you'll
what I'm
be a
gonna-
good Wednesday.
That's what
too.
I'm going to wear to the scan.
Perfect.
A Cousin It costume. And then I'll report back about the air straight because I really think if you could use a hair straightener from
If I could-
wet hair, because don't you think it's the worst when you have to blow dry and then you're
It's
doing
so
a hair
stressful
straightener?
on your hair.
So stressful and so damaging.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want like
Just chillness.
an easy.
I want to kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah,
with
and I
one
want to like.
Dyson air.
I want it to be easy, and I want it to look good, and I want it to not fry my hair into oblivion. Ow. This is the earliest we've ever done a show.
It is. And I found a really, really good rosé.
Oh.
Really good.
Oh.
Really good.
What is it?
Dao.
Oh, DAO.
Yeah. No.
Da-
No. DAOU?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. The vowels are all mixed up, but it's
Okay.
those.
What do you like
combination of
about it?
letters. It was just delightful. It was so good. I just bought 2
Ooh.
bottles. I almost brought one
I
with me.
actually love a rosé, like at any time of the day.
You would love it. So I
Me and
was-
the rest of the world.
I was with people and there was a bar and everyone was like the rosé.
Oh. DAOA. Is it this?
That's it.
It's beautiful.
It's so good.
Okay. Okay.
It is so good.
I thought I knew what I was talking about, but I've never seen this before. All right.
It's literally like I'm just jonesing for a glass of it right now.
Kind of sounds good. 12 o'clock hit and it's like, it's time. The problem is whenever we drink in here, then I go home and I'm like, it's time to keep drinking. It's time to keep the party going. Do you feel like that? Or are you just like, fine, you're like, I'll stop?
No, I feel like the last time we drank in here, I felt awful.
I felt a little, well, I think we had vodka sodas.
No, when I had champagne. Remember when I texted you, I was like, never again.
Oh, I liked the champagne. That was good champagne.
It was good champagne, but I felt awful.
I know, but then I need to just like slow burn the rest of the day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love you, and I wouldn't really worry about anything horrible happening to you or being poisoned.
No, I'm not going to be. No, I just want my anxiety to chill
Or
out.
the tonal in your room sounds kind of hardcore as well.
We should post pictures of all this.
I need
shit.
it. And then I'm going to post pictures of my drying rack situation once I figure out what I'm going to be doing.
We should also post the
No
spray
one
paint.
should dry their clothes.
Oh my gosh. I'll bring you the spray paint too.
Oh, yeah. No, I need the spray paint. I might need it today. I might need to come by and get it.
Just grab it.
I'm very excited
I'll
about
give you
it.
3 bottles. I'll give you 4 bottles if you come by right now and get it.
Ooh, okay.
Boom, 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 boom.